Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another Fit Friday. We are going to get in a great workout today, but it all starts with our full range of motion warm-up. So let's go ahead, sit nice and tall, ready to start the day. Those belly buttons are in and up, shoulders down and back, and we're going to turn the head side to side. We'll be utilizing our resistance bands, those really nice blue ones from Cardon. If you haven't gotten yours yet, head to our website. We have a little form you can fill out, and we'll get you one mailed right away. Good, so we're back to center. We're nodding forward and back. Good, one more. Good, I want you to bring ear down to shoulder. And you're going to roll the head forward, bringing your opposite ear to that shoulder. So we're going to do a little half circle in front, stretching out the back of that neck, the sides of that neck, and coming back up to start. Let's go ahead and take those arms. I want you to just hold them out, and we're going to open them and close. So we're closing those arms, crossing one over the other, and just letting those hands kind of swing right now. Try to alternate which hand crosses in front. Good. I want you to shake out those arms. Shake out. I got like a tag or something there on my shirt. Scratching me. Good. And then wiggle out that top. And then we're going to sit tall. If you want to place your hands on your hips, you can, or hold on to the sides of your chair. You're going to twist, pulling the belly button up and in, and twist again. And then we're just going to twist side to side, wringing out that midsection, light little twist to start. Add in those arms if you'd like, holding them out in front of you. Good. Awesome, let's go ahead and move on to those hips, get those warm for our workout today. We're gonna step out, out, in, out, out, in. So this will be a little more helpful if you're sitting towards the edge of your seat. You get a little more range of motion at those hips. Good. That's the case at least if you have arms on your chair as I do. Out, out, in, out. Now we're gonna just march it forward. So feet come to center, we're marching. Good. March, march, march. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, back out. Bet you didn't see that coming. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. We're just going to kick those feet up, warming up those hamstrings, those leg muscles, and that knee joint. Might be a little stiff, especially if you're doing this first thing in the morning. Good. One foot up. Rotate that ankle around. I'll scoot back so you can see. Switch directions. Really focusing on moving that ankle joint, not the hip joint. We don't want this, we want this. Nice still hip. Switch. So other foot comes up, rotate around. Switch directions. Good. And then I want you to shake out the feet. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go right into this workout. We're gonna do some upper body work, some lower body work, a little bit of core work, then you're set for the day, okay? So, grabbing our bands. Again, if you haven't had your chance to get one of these, or you keep forgetting to go to the website, pause this video, either go do it or make yourself a note to do it, okay? If you don't have one of these bands, that's fine. You can still do these movements Without the bands, you're just going to use either just your body weight, or you can even hold on to a water bottle, a free weight if you have one, or a remote, just an object, okay? So whenever we're using these bands, we always anchor them so that they don't, so it makes it a little bit safer of an environment. So we have to anchor it down because we're going to be pulling up on it. So you're going to take one loop, you're going to put it on the foot, right there in the arch. See where that's at? And then you're going to plant that foot down on the ground. It's going to stay there. That way the band is trapped there, okay? It's not going to slide out. The only way that band is coming out is if we're breaking it. We got to pull real hard for that, okay? So we're going to sit up tall. Shoulders are down and back. We're going to face the palms back behind us. We're going to pretend we're holding on this side. Pull up and down. Up and down. So with this movement, there's a lot of things I want you to monitor. Are your shoulders staying down and back? Are your wrists nice and straight? See how straight and strong my wrists look? This is a no-no. So you get to about here and you can't pull up any higher without compromising that wrist form. That's where I want you to stay. You're only going as high as you can with straight wrists. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out, other foot. So when we go down, I'm sneaking in some core work here. You're hinging forward, tall spine, belly button's pulled up and in, and we're switching to the other foot. Reminder, right there in that arch, okay? And we plant that foot down. Sitting up tall, shoulders down and back, belly button. I'm gonna hear you say it with me right here. In and up, okay? Shoulders down, palms face back behind us. We pull up, down, up, down. So watch your wrists. Make sure you're still sitting tall. Belly buttons are up and in. That core is stabilized and strong. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Good. Bring that band up for now. You can just rest it along one of the thighs. We're gonna move into our knee extensions, okay? So I want you to sit nice and tall. Just because we're focused on the lower body here does not mean we're gonna forget about that upper body posture. So we're sitting up, shoulders down and back. Pick whichever leg is your favorite and we're gonna kick it up and down, up and down. If your chair is a little more cushioned, you might find it easier to hold on to the side of your chair or hold on to the arms of your chair, because you might, with a cushioned seat, tend to want to rock back. We want to make sure we're sitting tall. 1 leg at a time. Give me 2 more. Last one. Good. Other side, right into it. We're kicking up and down. Up and down. So picture the muscles here in that front thigh, the quadriceps muscle group. Picture those muscles. They're shortening as we kick out and lengthening as we go back. So they're shortening, lengthening. If you want to put your hand there, you can feel those muscles working. 2. Last one right here. Good. Challenge to you. It's going to sneak in that core work again, and we all love sneaky core work, okay? So holding on to either the arms or the side of your chair, I want you to bring both feet up and down. If that seems like a little much, you're just going to alternate, okay? We're going to go for 10. 1, 2, 3, sitting tall. 4, 5, 6, can you let go? 7, 8, core's tight. 9, I tricked you, we're going down. 7, 6, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it down, shake out the legs, okay? Okay, well, that lower body is hopefully feeling that work, so we're gonna go right back up to our upper body and get in our bicep curls, okay? So here we are, we've got our band. Anchor it on that foot, right in the arch, plant it on the ground. Come up, and when you're ready, go ahead and join me. We're gonna curl up and down. So notice I'm using both arms. Even though this arm doesn't have a band, that's okay. I'm just getting a little bit extra movement in that arm today and prepping it for the movement it's about to do with the band. But you're sitting tall. And don't forget to have a smile on your face. Probably didn't have to remind you of that, did I? 2 more. Last one. Good, we gotta switch it to the other side. So, belly button's pulled in and up. We hinge forward at our hips. Hinging forward at the hip. If you need to go down a little more, just make sure that you're keeping a nice, strong upper body. Switch it to the other foot. In the arch. Plant it on the ground. Come up to starting position. As a reminder, those elbows come right to our sides. We curl up and down. Up and down. The thing I love about resistance bands is that you can choose how difficult your exercise is. So, here we go. Let's see if we needed more resistance. What we do is we grab lower on that band. Make it a little easier to pull against. If you need less resistance, you're going to grab up at the very top of it or not at all. Okay? 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake out those arms. How we doing? We okay? All right, I want you to hinge forward again. We're gonna hinge forward, pick up that band, and come back up to start. So we just worked our bicep muscles right here. Gotta hit those triceps in the back. Gotta hit them, okay? So, you're gonna put your hand through the top loop of your band. You're gonna cross it over the chest, and then that free hand here, you grab up on the band, okay? Up a little bit closer to your anchoring hand. All right, I'll turn to the side. We've got our elbows here. We pull down and up, down and up. We're gonna do 8 more of these. We're not doing too many. They're nice and controlled though. Nice and controlled. Give me 4 more here. Slow as you return back to start. 2 and 1. Good. Shake out that arm. We're switching sides. So, hand goes through that top loop. Cross it over the chest. Elbow at your side. Grab it up on the band. We're going to pull down and up. Down and up. And when I say we're doing with words today, my tongue's getting twisted. When we do this with control, we're going down nice and controlled, returning nice and controlled. We don't want to let the momentum take over today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake out that arm. Okay, let's go back to that lower body. It's feeling a little neglected right now, probably. We're going to pick one leg. We're going out to the side, back in. Mindful that our knee is stacked over that ankle. Good. We're not doing too many individually. We've got 3 more here. 2 and 1. Right into that other side we go, out and in. Out and in. So this doesn't have to be a big movement. I just want it to be controlled and that you're feeling that motion at your hip joint. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Back to start. Can we try 2 at once? If not, you're going to alternate. 1 leg at a time, okay? But we're going to count up to 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. If you need to hold on to the side of your chair, go ahead. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Same thing. 8 as the last time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake them out. All right, we're going to hit those shoulders a little bit, but the good news is you can retire your band because we're just going to be using our own weight of our arms to work our shoulders next. Okay, we're going to take both arms out in front of us, down. Out in front of us, down. So only coming up to about shoulder height. You're not locking out those elbows. And of course, you're sitting with really nice posture, up tall. We're almost done for today, so that's exciting. Good. 2, let's go ahead. We're gonna add in a heel lift. So you're lifting your heels off the ground as you raise those arms up. Good. Adding in a little calf work, a little ankle work today. Up, up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, our last movement for today is actually going to be a combination movement. So we're going to learn the first 2 individually and then combine them together to round out the workout before we cool down, okay? It is core focused, so I really want you to really picture those muscles in your core bracing. So you're pulling that belly button in and up, shoulders down and back, your spine's tall. We're hinging at the hips down. That's part 1 of our movement. Going down and up. Doesn't have to be all the way to the ground. We're not gearing up for a somersault. Just a simple hinge forward, working the muscles along the spine that help us come back up to start. And as you're coming up, really focus on bringing those belly buttons in and up. But notice, you should still be able to talk through this. You should not be holding your breath. It should just feel like you're in control of this movement. Good, come back up to start. Part 2 of the combination workout. We're twisting across the body, or twisting and pressing across the body. Good, twist and press, twist and press. Okay, wringing out that midsection and adding in a little bit of a push across. If that's too much, you can either just twist or you can just push, okay? Let's combine those. Here's what it looks like. We hinge. We come up, twist and push. Okay, we're gonna hinge forward, come up, twist and push. Hinge, brace that core, twist and push. Strong spines, we hinge forward, just moving at the hips, up, twist and press. Good. Woo! How are we doing? Twist and press. Can I get 3 more really strong hinge with a twist and push? This is 2. Good posture. Don't forget the last one. I want it to be your best one yet. Nice and controlled. Awesome. How do you feel? Hopefully your heart rate got up a little bit. Hopefully you're feeling a little stronger. And hopefully you're feeling like it's definitely time for a cool down, okay? So I want you to sit back in that chair, nice and cozy. And we're just gonna put 1 foot up, and I want you to go ahead and move that ankle in a circle, okay? And go ahead and switch directions whenever feels best. Good, switch feet. And switch directions. And then we're bringing both feet up, and I want you to really bring those toes back toward you, getting a good stretch along the back of the legs. And then I want you to point the toes. Bring them back. And point. And then we're just going to shake them out. Like we're swimming. Kicking those legs out. Just nice and loose. Nothing too controlled. And then we're going to bring back. We're going to sit up just a little bit. And we're going to scoot back toward the edge of our seat. Okay, so we're up here. You're gonna widen that stance a little bit. This might not be comfortable depending on your hip health, but if this is a comfortable space for you to have those legs and those knees a little bit apart, we're gonna do that. If not, you're gonna keep them just straight forward, okay? So we're gonna be doing a slow twist, lengthening that spine, shoulders are down and back, and then you're twisting to the other side. So if you have your knees and your stance slightly open, you're gonna feel a little bit of a stretch in those hips, those hip flexors right in here. If you have those legs closer together, you're gonna feel it a little more in your spine and in your core. Good, and we're gonna twist it out now, nice and loose. You can shake out those legs. We did a lot today. Good. Twist out that midsection if you want to add in your arms. Can, just nice and loose, nothing too controlled because we're trying to stretch it out, cool it down, bring it back, okay? Let's take those arms, they're just down at our side. We're gonna lift them up and down, up and down. Nice and loose, nothing too crazy. Lift them up high, out to the side. So we're reaching out, like we're being pulled in either direction. You're gonna wiggle those fingers, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Good. Let's bring them down just a little bit. Palms go back and forward. So back behind you, toward me. Back behind you, toward me. One more. Still reaching through those fingertips. Good. Shake out the arms. All right. And then we're going to shake out up top a little bit. We shook our legs. We shake our arms. Let's shake it out up top. And we're going to do 2 deep breaths, and then you're set and ready to take on the weekend, okay? 2 deep breaths. We're inhaling big. And exhaling. Let me hear you exhale with me this time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Shake it out. Thank you so much for completing this workout. You rock. Don't forget, we have those bands for free at Cardon Conditioning, the website. So take advantage of that. See you next time. Bye.